Hello friends, so the next topic is Playfair cipher. So as we discussed in the previous lecture that the different technique or substitution operation, the first technique is scissor cipher and now the next technique is Playfair cipher. So this technique is a best known multiple letter encryption cipher. Multiple letter means as we know that in the scissor cipher we take single letters at a time to encrypt it or to convert into ciphertext, but in this case in the Playfair cipher we are taking a multiple letters, or we can say this multiple letter also called as polyalphabetic encryption cipher, because we are considering in this technique as a multiple letters. Now this technique is actually invented by Sir Charles Wheatstone in 1854, but it bears the name of his friend Baron Playfair. This technique is based on, the most important part is that it is based on 5x5 matrix of the letter which is filled by the keyword. The key that is given to you for converting a plain text into ciphertext, then that keyword is filled into a 5x5 matrix by the following rules and regulation. So to fill this keyword in the matrix, the letter I and J is always count as a one letter. The rule one is that while filling this keyword into the matrix, this 5x5 matrix, we always consider the letter I and J as a one letter. Okay, so before moving further, first of all we see that how we fill the matrix. So suppose if we have a keyword called, or key as a just take it as IT final year. If this is a keyword, okay, so I have to put this keyword into a 5x5 matrix. So we construct a 5x5 matrix and then see that how we fill this keyword into the matrix. 3, 4 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and one more cell also here. So the matrix will look like this. Now we put this keyword one by one, or we take this alphabet one by one and put it into this matrix, while considering that I and J will count as 1, okay, and we always fill this matrix from left to right and top to bottom, and then filling the remainder of the matrix with the remaining letters in the alphabet order. So how it will work? So first letter is I. So I will put it I here, and as we know that I and J will consider as one letter, so letter I and J will place in one cell only. So the next letter is T, so I put it here from left to right and from top to bottom. Then F, okay, and with one more important point that we have also considered that there will be no duplicacy in the matrix, okay. So next after F, I comes, so I already filled in the cell, so we discard it. Then N, okay, then A, then the letter L, so from top to bottom and from left to right and from top to bottom. Then L, then Y, then E, then A already encountered, then letter R. Now the remaining letter or remaining cell is filled by the remaining letters in the alphabet order. So we start with the A and move to the Z, and the letter which are not encountered in this keyword placed it into the cell. So A encountered, B is not encountered, so place here, then C, then D, E already encountered, F already encountered, G, then H, I is already encountered, then K, L already encountered, M, N already encountered, O, P, Q, R is already encountered, then S, then T already encountered, U, V, W, X, Y is already encountered, and then Z. So this is how we place the keyword into the 5x5 matrix in the Playfair cipher technique. Okay. Now we move further. Now for transforming the plain text into the ciphertext, the plain text is encrypted always 2 letters at a time. So means This means that while converting the plain text into ciphertext, we always consider 2 letters from the plain text at a time, according to the rules. So there are 5 rules. So this is from R1 to R5. There are 5 rules that how we convert the plain text into a ciphertext. So with the help of this matrix, just check it out one rule at a time. So the rule 1 R1 say that both letters are in the same row, then we take the letters ahead to that letter. How? Suppose according to the rule 1, if the matrix is this, and if the rule 1, the plain text will be like F, letter F and N. So we have to consider always 2 letters at a time. So the plain text will be, suppose if the plain text is F and N, then how we convert it into, see, F and N are encountered into the same row. So the first rule say if both the letters means plain text letter are in the same row, then we take the letter ahead to it. So if I'm see in the matrix, F and N are in the same row, so F is substituted by the next letter, that is N, and N is substituted by the letter A. So for the plain text Fn, the ciphertext will be, for F, the next letter is N here, the next letter is N here, and for the letter N, the next letter is A. So the plain text F of F and N, the ciphertext will be NA. Okay, now one more example. Suppose if I have TA. Now check it out. T and A are in the same row. So the rule 1 follow. So this T letter will replace by the next letter or ahead to this letter, that is F. So T is replaced by F, and for A is the rightmost element, so we follow the just next to it is, that is INJ. So in place of A, we can either write it as I or we can put it as J also. So T and A can be replaced by FIS or FJ also. So this is the rule 1, in which with the plain text letter are in the same row, then in that case we always take the letter ahead to the plain text letter. Okay, now rule 2. Rule 2 say that if both the letter are in the same column, then in the same way we take the letter beneath to it. So how it will work? See here. Suppose if I am having a letter T and Y. Now check it. T and Y are in the same column. Okay. So now the letter beneath to it means the T letter is replaced by the next to it is Y, and Y letter is replaced by D. So the ciphertext will be, for T the ciphertext will be Y, and for Y the next letter is D. Okay. Now we take another example like D and V. Just check it out. D and V are in the same column. So for D the ciphertext will be the next letter beneath to it. Then letter D is replaced by O. Okay. And for V the next letter will be T. So for D and V is the plain text and the ciphertext will be O and T. So this is a rule 2. Now the rule 3 is, R3 is neither R1 nor R2. This means if the plain text will not be come in the same row or in the same column, then at that time we take the intersection point. How? Just take one example, like if I having plain text as TR. Now check it out. The letter T comes here and the letter R comes here. So T and R are not in the rule 1 or not follow the rule 2. So first we take the intersection point. So we will mark it like this, T and R. Okay. So according to this, then T will be replaced. The intersection point of T with R is N here. So in the same row, T is replaced by N. So T is replaced by N here. Okay. And for R, in the same row, the intersection point will, under the T, the intersection point is Y. So the R is replaced by letter Y. Okay. So this is how the rule 3 follow. Now one more example is, suppose if you are having a letter Y and U. Now check it out. Y, where is U? Y is here and U is here. So the intersection point is like this. Just check it out. So for Y, in the same row, the letter will, ciphertext will be L, and for U, the intersection point under the Y is V. So for U, the ciphertext will be V. So this is how we follow the rule 3. Now, rule 4 say when pairing is not possible, because as we know that in the Playfair cipher, we always take the pairing 2 letters at a time. So suppose if we are having a plain text in which pairing is not possible, then for pairing we add a filter letter that is called X. Suppose we take example R4. Suppose the letter will be, the plain text will be based, B-A-S-E-D. So first we move to take 2 letters at a time. So for the last pair, one letter will be missing. So to take it as a pair, so we add a filler letter that is called X. So X is always will be considered as a filler letter. So this is the rule 4. Okay. Now the rule 5 is, if I am having a same consecutive letters encountered many times, so we separated that consecutive same letter with a filler letter. Suppose if I am having a letter like balloon. So the spelling of balloon is B-A-L-L-O-O-N. Okay. Now see here, if I take 2 letters at a time, so the pairing will be like this. Okay. But if I see here, there will be no pairing is not possible for here. So we add a filler letter. But see, one more step is that in this pairing, the same 2 consecutive letter comes here, LL. Similarly, OO comes in the same consecutive letter. So we do not take this pair as it is. So we add, or we can separate these 2 consecutive same pair with a filler letter X. So we take it as B-A-L-X, then again L, okay, then O, okay. So suppose this is B-A, okay, means if I have one separate, or we add X letter in this pair, or we add one pair in this. So this will become B-A, L-X, L-O, then X-O, okay, okay, like this. So B-A, just one more time, X will be added in this letter. So it is, the pair will become LX. So the pair become LX. Now the next letter is LO. So this is LO. Then we again separated this pair with the X. So this will become XO. And in the same way we will work. So this is how there are 5 rules so that we can convert the plain text into a ciphertext. Okay. Now we take another example, one full example, that how the Playfair technique will be work. Suppose the key will be, the question is, the key will be Hindustan. Suppose the key will be, keyword is Hindustan. The plain text will be, suppose the letter Adityanath. Okay, Adityanath. Okay. Then what is the ciphertext according to this plain text in case of Playfair? Okay, so what is the first step? The first step is that we have to construct a 5 by 5 matrix and fill this keyword into the matrix. So just construct a 5 by 5 matrix. So we will create like this: 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now we consider from the starting, and in this, while filling this matrix, we will consider the letter I and J as a one letter, and so we start with H. So first come H, then I. So I and J will consider in the one cell, then N, then D, then U, then S, then T, then A, and then N comes here. N is already encountered, so we discard it. Now the remaining cell is filled with the remaining letters of the alphabetic order. So A, we start with A and move to Z. So A already encountered, then B, then C, then D is already encountered, then E, then F, then G, H already encountered, I is already encountered, J is already encountered, then K, then N, M, N is already encountered, O, P, Q, R, S is already encountered, T already encountered, then after T, then U is already encountered, then V, W, X, Y, Z. So this is the first step in which we construct the, place the keyword into the matrix, 5 by 5 matrix. Now, the second step is that we have to pair 2 letters at a time for the converting the plain text into ciphertext. So we make it a pair, INT, Y with A, N with A and T with H. Now, we will consider one pair at a time. So for letter A and D, now check it out. A will come here, okay, and D will come here. So this means rule 3. So neither in the same row nor in the same column. So we take the intersection point here. This is the intersection point. Now for A in the same row, we will the ciphertext will be B, okay, and for D in the same row above A, that is the letter will be N, and the ciphertext will always represent in the uppercase. So we will take it as B and N like this. Now the next letter is INT. Now check INT in the same column, okay. So we will take it the next letter to it. So I is replaced by the next letter, that is T, and T is replaced by the next letter is F, okay. Now the next letter, next pair is Y and A. So the letter Y is here and A is here, so they are not in the same row and the same column. So we will take the intersection point here, okay. Now first we have to consider Y. So from Y in the same row, it is replaced by X, and A in the same row, we will take it as B here, okay. Now the next pair is NA. So check this for NA, N in A in the same column. So N is replaced by A and A is replaced by G. And the last pair is T and H. Sorry, this is T and this is H. So T is here and H is here. So rule 3 here follow. So the intersection point will be like this. Now T in the same row, it is replaced by S, and H in the same row, it can be either replaced by I or J. So the answer can be S or I, or S is J. So if the plain text is Adityanath, then the ciphertext will be B, N, T, F, X, B, A, G, S, I, or you can take it as SJ also. So this is how we use Playfair technique or Playfair cipher, which is one of the most important technique of substitution operation. So I hope you understood this, and if you have any doubt, then you can ask in our comment section, and keep watching our video. Thank you so much.